welcome to your reading. I have dealt, I'm just trying something new to sort of speed up the readings a little bit so they're not so long. Just remember you can reverse the roles if you feel that they're supposed to be reversed, but exercise wisdom when doing so. I'm going to start my little timer. There we go. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is you're starting off in the overall energy of the Hermit. This is telling me you guys are really planning, going within, shining a light, maybe doing like a lot of shadow work, shining light on the shadow self, trying to figure out how to overcome obstacles, how to improve yourself. That's the overall energy. It's a wise energy to be in. The Hermit is someone who reflects. Like, you would never catch a narcissistic person in the Hermit mode unless it was coupled with something, a little unsavory. But for you, I'm seeing you guys have been going within, really, really trying to figure out karmic cycles, how to close them off, how to fix yourself. Princess of Cups, swiftness, and happiness is your recent past. That's telling me, yes, some of you are coming out of your shell. See how she's holding a little tortoise? Or turtle, I should say. It looks like a sea turtle. The lotus, yeah, you guys are opening up to your intuitive abilities. You're connecting to your energy in a way that's just really profound and really transformative. And this could have something to do with the retrograde. If you're watching this outside the time that I've posted it, disregard that. Although check, maybe there's a retrograde coming up for you. But I do see this swift action, like you're really, really dedicated to going after whatever it is that's going to help heal you, help create a sense of abundance in your life. And it's things that make you emotionally happy. It's not just like, oh, this makes me happy on paper because financially this will be good. I mean, it could bring a sense of relief, but there's some sort of emotional happiness that's attached to the actions that you're taking at the moment, which is really good because the Princess of Cups is someone who's not entirely sure. They're not in their final stage, but they're contemplating, they're not acting quickly. There's almost like a sense of the unknown, like I'm not exactly sure how to move forward, but I'm trying all these different things and some things have been working, so I'm going to kind of stick with it. But definitely coming out of your shell, trusting in your intuition more, developing your energy is what I just heard. And now your current energy, it speaks to exactly that. Princess of Discs, power, Hierophant. The Princess of Cups was the past, like kind of ruminating how you feel about the actions you're going to take and then taking that action. The Princess of Discs is somebody who's maintaining that action. So things that you guys have probably been doing in the past few weeks or month have been maintained. Like there's some sort of practice you've kept up, or at least been engaging with more than in the past. And it's something that's really bringing a sense of abundance, joy, direction in your life. Keep it up, because Prince of Discs, power, and the Hierophant, oh, that is a beautiful combination. This is handling things in the practical sense, like doing the meditations, I don't know, gardening, getting your finances sorted, dealing with maybe like relationship issues that you know need dealing with, but not from a place of anger, not like going at a gun-ho sort of thing. It's very reserved, it's pragmatic, it's logical. This approach you've been taking, Gemini, steps into power and the Hierophant. Power and the Hierophant couldn't be better. You've got the balancing of the elements, water, fire, earth, air. This is the Hierophant energy. This is like, you don't get to the Hierophant unless you have the power to get to the Hierophant. This is getting all your ducks in a row, everything in your life balanced, and because of that, you become the wise teacher, the one who moves effortlessly. And I see you, like, you might be stepping into a teacher role. You might be stepping into a leadership role. You could be starting a business. Like there's some sort of status that you reach, and it may not be an official title. It could just be within yourself. Like, you now know that you've got the keys to the wisdom. So you've got the wisdom that is the key to opening the future doors that you need to open because of this dedication, this thing that you've kind of been sticking out. Keep it up. Now the future, we have Knight of Cups, Hanged Man, Oppression. Okay. What's this? Nine of Cups, Hangman, Oppression. Ah, it's the ending. It's the ending to it, yeah. This approach that you're taking at the moment, you've gone from, in the past, the Princess of Cups to the Princess of Discs, who's putting it all into motion, making plans a reality, or at least planning on how to make plans a reality. Because of that, it enables you a sense of power, which puts you in a position of control. The Hierophant, someone who can direct, someone who can instruct, someone who can lead, someone who takes charge. Because of that current state that you're in, that Hierophant state, the future for you is Knight of Cups, Hangman, and Oppression. Knight of Cups, this means that you're going after something that you can feel this emotional payoff. It's something that makes you feel good, something that makes you feel alive. Because of that, it changes your perspective and ends this cycle of oppression. Like, no one will have access to your energy if you keep up with this goal. Keep up with these practices, because you're starting to see things differently in the future, and you will see these shifts if you keep going at it. Because the Knight of Cups is wise, and if it was the Prince, I'd be a little more concerned. But it's the Knight of Cups, the Hangman, and Oppression. I'd say keep going. Here we go, Prince of Swords. Yeah. So this is the overall ending. Prince of Swords. Yeah, Spirit's saying that this success will bring you abundance and joy, but it'll also bring certain types of people that you'll need to perhaps watch, because their comments, their little like underhanded, immature actions, there's potential for someone or people, maybe just in general society, I don't know, but there's some sort of you will have to fight for it. It won't be taken from you, but you not fight for it, but you'll have to defend it in certain ways. Just make sure that you're standing in your power when this happens. You don't really need to prove anything. You don't need to validate anything. But if someone's attacking you or like trying to mess with this abundance, this prosperity, I do see you figuring it out. But there's potential for some people in the future to have a few opinions about what you're doing. I'll let them talk. If they're focused on you, they're not focused on themselves. That should speak volumes. All right, where are we going? Please. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. This is my least favorite deck, but we're going to do it because Spirit said something's in there. All right, messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? I feel like there is. Ooh. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah. Awakening. Yeah, wow. Okay, so you've got respect, awakening, banishment, rebirth. Or pentacle, respect, imbolc, awakening, hex, banishment, Yule, rebirth. Yeah. What this is saying is that exactly what I said in the present, your mastery over your own energy and the life and the things that affect your life, you're really just grabbing hold of the reins and stopping others from grabbing it to pull you in the directions that they think that you should be in, or just to pull you off of a path they think you shouldn't be on. But because of that, you step into the Hierophant because you're staying true to the course. You gain respect, you have an awakening, you banish all these toxic hexes and negative energies that people keep trying to, and you might not be dealing with like an actual hex. It could just be negative energies, gossip about you, like all that sort of stuff. You staying in this power creates a sense, not even a sense, it is a rebirth. It's an energetic rebirth. And when you're in this particular energy, the Hierophant with power, people that come up against you don't last long. If they do any sort of underhanded actions behind your back, it will have a karmic effect on them. I've seen it. Like, I've literally seen this happen in the last 12 months. Someone was doing something, they thought that I didn't know about it, they tried to hide it, and something happened to that person. And now they're not very well. But that wasn't me. That was because I was raising a vibration, my vibration. And when someone tries to attack, when someone's trying to attack someone that's standing in their power, not hurting people, not manipulating, not exploiting people, and then these people, these energies try and attack you, watch spirit. If you can just hold true to this vibration of the Hierophant, hold true to this power, they can't touch you. And, well, they can affect you in small ways, but not in the ways that they really, really want. And anything that they try and do will be turned around and put on them. And Spirit just said that it will stick to them until they've learned not to do whatever this is, this hex banishment. I think this card just represents, yeah, like people, like attacks, people attacking, like this Prince of Swords. The things like how people will come and try and like put you down, try and poo-poo your blessings or your endeavors. Spirit just said that all of their workings, all their efforts, whether it's casting magic or just bad mouthing you or trying to manipulate things behind the scene, all of this will bite them on the butt. So don't worry, you just stand in your power. I think this is very similar to the reading you guys had last time. Yeah, this retrograde's doing a number, and for some of you, this is the year of the fire horse in Chinese astrology, zodiac. It's Chinese zodiac. Sorry. So anyone born in, I think, 1990 or other years, like this is the year. And even if you're not, you can ride this energy, ride it. And I feel like you already are. You already are. Okay, what? I feel like there's something. Which one? This one. I shouldn't put them so close together. It's kind of hard to feel which one's which. All right. Any other messages, Spirit, for Gemini? Such a tiny little deck. Ooh. Yep. Yep. Anything else for Gemini, Spirit? Ooh. Yep. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I'll grab that one in a second. I feel like there's one more. Anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini, Spirit? That one was sideways, and I don't normally take them unless they pop out, but Spirit will say you need to take that one. All right. I don't know what this one is, though. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. So this card means storms clearing. So for those of you who have been going through a rough cycle, could be a rough decade, maybe multiple. I do feel that there's major karmic cycles clearing because you've stood in this energy, and especially if you're doing it now around a retrograde. This energy it's clearing all the darkness, this hex, this banishment, these negative Nancys, these types of people clearing away, and new people, new opportunities coming in with the sun. Yeah, this opens up a level of arcane wisdom and abundance. So I'm feeling for a lot of you, you guys are doing like intuitive work, energetic practices, something that's really helping shift energies and blockages in you, which is helping you respond differently to circumstances, which helps clear out these karmic cycles. Keep doing what you're doing, Gemini. This is really good. The sun comes out, arcane knowledge, fortune, good fortune. Good fortune on the horizon. A rebirth. Yeah, so if you've been stuck in a state of like, oh, I've had a series of bad luck or whatever it is, like my life's just been one thing after the next, that's clearing. For the Geminis who aren't doing energetic practices, things might be coming up in your life, especially like around the retrograde, and know that these things are supposed to happen to trigger your triggers so that you know what to heal inside of you so that you stop being triggered by these things. And now that doesn't mean that like, oh, like I'm being abused, Mark. If that's the case, contact the police. But if it's just like, everyday kind of neglect from relationships and that sort of abuse, holding true to your energy and really sticking to energetic practices will help fortify your energy in ways that will make clear the way to deal with these things, these people, these repeated cycles. It will be painfully clear once you work on your energy, because you'll go, oh my God, is that all it took? Or, oh, is that what it is? I knew it. Or maybe you didn't know. You're like, wow, I can't believe that was what was holding me back. But for most of you, you guys are doing great. Like this is a really, really nice reading. Okay, we're gonna go animal spirit. Hang on. I don't know. Give me a sec. Really? Okay. My second least favorite deck, but that's okay. It's not a bad one. It's just, I don't know. I just don't connect as much with this one. But definitely not this. But that's okay. Whatever we need to use to get the message out. All right, Spirit, messages for Gemini. Okay, anything else? Anything else for Gemini, Spirit? I feel like there's one more. And I feel like you guys watching are looking, thinking like, there's one more, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. All right. So you got a time to give rather than take. Hold your vision. Don't let pride get in your way. So this is telling me that a time to give rather than take is saying you need to be giving to your energetic practices, to your life, rather than sitting and hoping that something will come to change it. This is you putting in the effort, you putting in the work. Even if it feels like pulling teeth, like you just have to go and just do it, just get it done. Set aside even 10 minutes, just something. But definitely, this is the time to put in the effort, the hard work. Now is the time. Now is the perfect time. And hold that vision. Don't just give up because it feels like too hard or too big or something, hold that vision, because you end up in the Hierophant, well, you are in the Hierophant now, but you'll maintain that energy. There's a potential for it to be taken, but as long as you maintain this approach, this energetic approach, respect, awakening will banish all this negativity, anyone that's coming up against all that oppression, gone. Because rebirth is here, you'll be stronger, more fortified, more able to withstand any sort of attacks, which puts you in this very powerful position to manifest. And then you end up in this very prosperous position. I feel like money issues are really surrounding that. Like maybe there's something you're doing that's going to bring you money. I'm not sure, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope this helped. And yeah, this was really good. I'm really happy for you guys. Just keep up the energetic practices. If there's things that are bringing you joy and bringing you to life, and that obviously they're not hurting anyone. I'm not saying like, if you're doing some sort of substance, but if there's some sort of practice, some sort of hobby, some sort of direction, and it's bringing you joy, bringing you life, and really just bringing you to life, keep up with that and figure out what energetic practices you need to do to maintain, so that this thing, you can ride this wave, you can snowball this effect and have it grow into something big and prosperous. This is like the phoenix rising from the ashes. This rebirth, I just get this strong phoenix rising from the ashes type energy. And don't let pride get in your way. Yeah. This just means like this success, I feel like will bring you a lot of respect and a lot of attention. Just make sure that you don't let that go to your head. Let the passion be the thing that drives you to doing it, not the validation of your communities, of this or that. I mean, it's nice to have the respect and the validation, but don't let that be the driving force that gets you out of bed in the morning. Like, oh, I can't wait for everyone to look to me and respect me. Like, that shouldn't be the focus. The focus should be the thing that you do that brought you the respect. How much that makes you feel, like how that makes you feel good, how that makes you feel happy, alive, motivated. That's the focus. Don't lose sight of that. Hold your vision and don't let pride get in the way. And success is yours. Spirit just said it's a guaranteed success if you maintain this energy, this putting into practice all the things that make your life come together. Like, I'm going to leave it there because otherwise we're going to go round and around. But I hope this helped, Gemini. And yeah, check out the website if you want a personal reading. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Blessed be.